Hey Matt, obviously, not the outcome you guys wanted tonight, but just what were you most proud of about the way you guys battled through, not having Shaka, down 8 scholarship guys, foul trouble throughout. What made you most proud about the way you guys battled tonight?
We just responded. Could have easily gave up. At one point, we were down 9. We would get it to like 5, and then they would go make a play, foul, and one, something hit a 3, and they'll stretch the lead to like 9. But we just fought. We kept with it. Certain guys stepped up, and Kai Jones, he made big plays for us on both ends of the floor. Um, but it just shows a lot of fight that we have. Uh,
Justin, go ahead.
Matt, I mean, it's just what has this week been like? With the news of Shaka testing positive, and obviously being away from you guys in quarantine and isolation and things like that, then being undermanned again tonight. Like, what's how do you put it into perspective? What's it been like?
it's been like the new. I'm not gonna say the new normal, but it's been like the world that we live in, the circumstances that we have to face every day. Like you said, Coach Smart, um, he found out he tested positive. Then you have guys like Courtney and Jericho, and then you had guys that were had to quarantine during that, including myself. So it's been you gotta face adversity eye to eye, and you just gotta find a way to battle up.
Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, Matt. Obviously, you kind of touched on what I wanted to ask a little bit, but what was it like having KT on the sideline tonight and not having Shaka here for the first time?
Um, I mean, it's always gonna be different without your head coach, because as a guy that's been coaching every game, give credit to KT. Great job coaching. I think we did a good job as a team, putting in position to win. We just didn't follow. We didn't follow through. We didn't fight for a full 40 minutes
Yeah,
as a team.
and you kind of said it before, but people expect y'all to come out here every week and kind of act like it's normal, and you're missing guys, you're missing your coach. I mean, just mentally, how wearing is this on y'all?
It's not just us. It's everybody in the country. I'm not no excuses here. Um, you that's just like everybody's going through it. Y'all are going through it. Usually we'll be in the back room doing this right now. So it's just a nationwide thing, and um, we are living through a pandemic. Times are different. So, but when it comes to basketball, it's just different. But it's not just different for the University of Texas. It's different for every collegiate team.
Brian, go ahead.
Matt, were you worried about rust if that's a thing, having 10 days off?
Um, a little. I mean, I practiced yesterday and the day. Yeah, I practiced yesterday. It was good to get my win going, and then just coming out today, I just felt good. Like I started out, I felt confident in myself and my teammates. I got some shots up last night in the morning yesterday, so I felt good coming in today. I felt confident in our chances. It just my dreams didn't come true.
and and just how herky jerky was the first 4 minutes of the second half? I mean, there were 12 fouls called before the timeout.
I don't want to speak.
How do you not keep your head from blowing up?
My head might have blown up a couple times. It's just that's a part of the game of basketball. Every game's not gonna be pretty. You just gotta find a way to win, and Oklahoma found a way to win today. Yeah, they were the better team for 40 minutes.
Steven, go ahead.
Yeah, Matt. Had you ever fouled out of any game before tonight, and just how frustrating was tonight for you? Speaking in terms of foul trouble that you and most of the team was in for a lot of the game.
I mean, the most memorable game I fouled out against was my freshman year. We played at Texas Tech. We were up 7 with like 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and 36 seconds, and I missed all 3 free throws, and we ended up losing the game in overtime. But that was 4 years ago. But I used to foul out a lot my freshman year. But as time gets on, I've grown better. As a senior, I just can't find out. I got to find a way to stay in the game and guard without fouling.
Hey, Joe, go ahead.
Was there any? I mean, did y'all struggle to get up for this game? Just, I know it's Oklahoma, and I know y'all are a top 5 team, but with all the distractions, was it any more difficult to get up for this game, or was it about as normal as it could be?
I wouldn't say it was difficult, because at the end of the day, we are still blessed and still happy that we the guys that are in the locker room are able to hoop, able to play basketball. Like we came to college to play basketball. So we're still happy that we just knew like it was different. It's a different, you don't have your head coach, you're missing some guys. It's a different feeling. But I think at the end of the day, like starting like beforehand, like through shoot around, we were up, we were ready. We felt confident in our guys that we had in the locker room. We were excited to play because at the end of the day, like I said, it's a top 25 matchup, and you're playing college basketball on national TV.
Cedric, you're up.
Hey, Matt, when have you talked to Shaka? What were those conversations like? And also, a big road game coming up, or how do you guys regroup?
And I talk to Shaka every day. I mean, before and after he tested positive, we talk every day. Like tonight before I talked to him before the game, he was just saying rally your troops, stay connected. Stuff we preach every day, just me being an extension of him while he's not here. And then now we just got to move forward. We're going to watch film, practice, and prepare for Kentucky on the road. So.
Kai, can you just walk us through what the plan was on the last play?
We were trying to get so we have a play where Andrew was supposed to come and screen for me. I was supposed to come up, try to catch the ball at the top of the key. And the pass was kind of just an overthrown pass, and I couldn't really jump up to get in. It went over my head, and the other team ended up grabbing it. So it was supposed to be for me to grab at the top of the key, either make a pass to Andrew or Kamaka or shoot the ball myself.
And then first double-double, but there was did y'all have the rebounding effort that y'all needed to tonight, or was that a part of the game that was lacking for y'all?
I think we could have brought more effort in the first half, for me individually and then as a collective as well. But in the second half, I think we ramped it up a bit. But of course, we have a lot to improve on in terms of just boxing out and rebounding with violence.
Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Kai, what's this week been like? When you find out yesterday that Shaka tested positive, and how proud are you of the way that you guys were able to battle through tonight and have a chance to win at the end?
Absolutely. It's always good to look at things and say win anyway and have no excuses, but you also have to be aware of circumstances and acknowledge them. I'm absolutely proud of our guys, how we came back and really fought our butts off. And we just had our full 8 back yesterday. But, that's what this life thing is about. It's like a life lesson. You go through obstacles and things happen out of your control, but you just try to focus on the things you can control and make the best out of the situation you have.
Go ahead, Dustin.
I imagine this was just a very frustrating game for everybody. What do you guys need to take away from this, knowing that hopefully in the future you guys are undermanned in terms of personnel, but knowing also too that, hey, this could conceivably happen again down the road?
I think we just need to improve defensively, like in terms of just getting stops and making guys miss. And we're going to watch a lot of film of the team tomorrow and the day after that up until Saturday just to lock in on the details. I think we were a bit sloppy as a group in the first half on offense and defense. So those will be some of the things we can really clean up to look to improve from this game.
And personally for you, what's it been like the last few weeks? You were kind of in the situation that Jericho and Courtney were in tonight, away from the program, missing action. What's it been like to process all that?
It's been a bit tough. I tried to just keep my body moving, stay working out, and stay positive as well. You see things stop, and you can't really do the thing that you love. I love basketball. Sitting in the room all day is tough, not only on your body but mentally. But I just, Shaka did a great job helping me get through that. He sends us scriptures every day about staying positive and staying in the moment. So I try to just do that throughout the whole quarantine. But it's been a challenge for sure. And then coming back today, it was refreshing to get on the court again, but I really wanted to get that win.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Kai, how would you describe how KT handled everything? Stepping in for Shaka, crazy foul situation in the game itself. How did it keep you guys motivated?
I think KT did a great job. He was being honest with me the entire game. Early when I was having some struggles and, not making the best plays, he was telling me, you got to pick it up, and I think he was very poised. And we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but I think Coach KT did a great job of just being poised and leading us and being a positive voice, but also being an honest voice. So I think he did a great job tonight.
Did you feel that yourself you needed to pick it up?
Absolutely.
After kind of a slow start?
Absolutely. In the first half, I had a couple plays, or I had a couple turnovers, and then on defense, I think my motor was pretty good, but on offense, I I could have made some smarter plays and knocked some shots down that I like to see go in. But I'm gonna just get back in the gym and try to come out and be better next game. Just improve on this game.
Cedric, go ahead.
Hey Kai, you guys seem to never be out of a game. They were up big and you came back. What can you take from this experience, knowing that you almost stole one at the end, even though you guys were shorthanded?
To me, I just take away that we have a group of guys that are capable of coming back from deficits, and we have a group of guys that are capable of fighting, even when we're undermanned, even when we're not in the ideal situation. We have fighters on this team, and those are some guys I like to go to war with any day. So that was a lesson I learned today from just coming back from that deficit.